Hello, welcome again to another video on a rainy night in North Wales at Colwyn Bay. Anyone who knows it knows that Colwyn Bay starts off as a hill with trees at the top and then gently, well not so gently, undulates down to the sea. There's a Wood Hill Baptist church there. Very religious place, Wales, though. Well, it used to be. But like Scotland, there's a lot of religion about. The Scottish obviously were big on Presbyterians, but and the Welsh not so, but used to be very staunch. And the Buddha of Blackpool, of course, spent many of his early years as a child in North Wales, in Rhyl, in Ross-on-Sea, Colwyn Bay. But you know, I've never been to Llandudno, or as the British call it, Llandudno. Never been there, so I might go while I'm here, because it might be a journey of exploration. Because of course, a lot of northern Brits, which I'm one of them, a lot of the northern Brits, like Mancunians and Liverpudlians, they love Wales. Here, Ross-on-Sea, nice big detached house with a huge garden, 675 grand. That'd be 2.2 million in Surrey, I think. So it's not as cheap as Blackpool, but nowhere's as cheap as Blackpool. So yeah, these are quite good prices for, you know, if you've got some money, or if you've got inherited money, or what's now known as generational wealth. There's the sea down there. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the sea? Right down there. It's a bit too misty tonight. Down there anyway. What's a terraced house cost? Gladys Grove, Colwyn Bay. It doesn't have a price, that one. So yeah, nice bit of the old Colwyn. I'd go down to the sea, but it's just started raining. Oh, this is something that the Buddha of Blackpool knows a lot about. Sarcasm. Just another free service we offer. It's nice, that, isn't it? Nice tea shop as well, this. And there's a shop there called Stationery. And it's spelt correctly as well, because usually people put an A there. But it's nice to see something spelt correctly. Also nice to see things in dual languages, because of course Wales has its own language. But those who didn't know that, I always sometimes think I'm talking like a school teacher, you know what I mean? This is a nice street anyway, this high street in Colwyn Bay. It's a nice looking place. Also, there's something of a high street still here in Wales, because as we know, the high street's been decimated due to internet shopping and predominantly Amazon, so there's not many places left like this that actually has a high street, so that's quite comforting. It's looking good, and the shops aren't all boarded up like you see a lot well, we are. They're not on this street anyway, they might be on another street, you know, you never know, do you? There's a pretty looking church up there. What's that place called? Visitors to Colwyn Bay will pardon my naivety, because this is the first time for me. Just a walking in the rain, I was soaking wet. St Paul's Church, the parish of Colwyn. St Paul's Church, that sounds like a Church of England church, although I don't know if they'd call it that here. Great place, good looking church. Looks like a nice place for a wedding, for a picturesque wedding. Not that marriages last very long these days, but to say that, people think you're judging them and God knows what. It's just an observation. I think it's something like 48% of marriages now end in divorce, which is a bit sad because I think the average cost of a wedding these days is 25 grand. So it's like, you know what I mean? No one would spend 25 grand with a view of getting divorced, would they? Well, you just wouldn't, would you? Bay Chicken Grill. I'll be glad to get back to my humble hotel, my humble abode.